Well, good day to you one and all, and thank you so much for joining us on another fine episode of Arrow Nicely News. It's Friday, October 20th, 2023. My name is Lenny Hernandez, and we have a wonderful show in store for you. Our focus today is on the V Living VITALIA Menor in Menor, Ohio. This brand new community just started welcoming in new residents, and they're getting them settled into their new home. We're going to learn all about the wonderful experience from Resident Services Director Bella Hoeller. We're also going to find out about the exciting transition from the resident perspective from Ronnie, a resident who was one of the first to call VITALIA Menor home. So grab a snack and get comfortable because we are about to visit the V Living VITALIA Menor. Welcome to Arrow Nicely News.
When I see your light shine, I know I'm home. When I see your light shine, I know I'm home. When I see your light shine, there's a place.
Well, VITALIA Menor is a brand new community built from the ground up with seniors in mind. Located in Menor, Ohio, 8180 Menor Hills Drive, minutes from Cleveland, just off the I-90, to the west, of course, of Center Street. The community features a variety of smartly designed floor plans in its independent, assisted, and memory care neighborhoods. VITALIA Menor is also paired with the V Living experience, a community of adjacent villas where residents can enjoy all the amenities and services of VITALIA with the space and lifestyle of a house. Both the V Living and VITALIA Menor have now opened up their doors to residents, so to learn more, I sat down with Resident Services Director Bella Hoeller for a wonderful discussion. Well, hello, Bella. Thank you so much for joining me here on Nicely News.
Thank you.
How are you? How is the community? How's it going there?
We are good. We are up and running. We are having a lot of fun firsts in our community, and it's been a really eventful week.
So tell me what it has been like, the reactions with the residents. How has that been?
It's been really good. We've been showing our lodge, touring all of our fun gathering spaces. We had our first happy hour last Friday. We had a tailgating theme. Residents got to bring in their family and friends, and we got to show off our community. It's been really fun.
How has it been interacting, the interaction between the residents in your independent living with the V Living? How has that been going?
Yeah, last week we actually had a Meet Your Neighbor social. So it was so fun to see people from the villas come over and interact and meet our residents who live in the independent living. It was a really nice time where everybody got to mingle and meet each other. We had entertainment, so we had some good live music and some pastries. It was really cool to see everybody mingle together.
What are you most excited for when it comes to events and programming there at Menor? What are you most excited about?
I think personally, I'm most excited to kind of build positive relationships with all of the residents, even to have residents do things that may be out of their comfort zone. Like we had a paint and sip on Monday, and some people were a little hesitant because they didn't feel like they would be good artists, but they got in here, they painted, and everybody had so much fun. It's just a fun experience to see how everybody's a little different and how we can all incorporate those differences together.
What is something that you didn't know about the community itself until you got in there and you're like, holy moly, this room has this, or something like that?
Yeah, I think my favorite room is our club room, our demonstration kitchen. The lighting in here is beautiful, and just looking at all the kitchen appliances for cooking demos, I have to say that once I got in here and took a look around, I was in awe.
So you're telling me that you're going to host demonstrations in that space?
Yeah, we actually had our first one yesterday. We did a pasta making class, and we were so grateful. One of our residents, she's from Sicily, so she took over the class and taught all of us how to make fresh made pasta. And then our culinary staff actually prepared the pasta for her and her husband last night for dinner. So it was such a cool experience.
Bella, what is something that a potential resident, future resident who's on the fence about, making the move, what is something that you would tell them about making that move? What would you say? What would you say to them?
I know that transition and change can be so scary. But we're all here welcoming them. And then we have our other residents who are here to welcome them. And we're just kind of building a really good sense of community so everybody can feel welcomed and comfortable. We have a lot of fun things going on, a lot of potential friendships to make, and just really positive relationships.
And quickly go over what all the amenities that you guys have there. What do you got?
We have the dining, all-day dining, 7 a to 7 p. Anything you could think of. We have our bistro with our grab-and-go options, housekeeping. We have a pool, a fitness pool. So we're definitely going to get in there for some water aerobics. We have our fitness center, our club room, which is what we're in now, beautiful. We have our library, our game lounge. The list just goes on and on. We have a bus so we can go on outings. We're planning to go to the casino. We're going to hit the town. We got a lot going on.
I also had the privilege to speak with Ronnie about what it's been like moving in and living at Vitalia Menor.
Well, you want to know the whole story from the beginning or just what's happened since I've been here?
Well, give me both, you know.
It's all good. It's all good.
Excellent.
Okay, so I lived in a nearby community and I went down 90 all the time. And then I saw this wonderful construction being taken. I wonder, what is that? So we went by 2 or 3 times a week and check it out. And then the big Vitalia sign came up. And I said, we're going to look into that. And so we did, knowing that it was going to open in September, they thought. It took a couple weeks later, but all for the better because everything is perfect. And they needed that extra time to just get it all down to exactly what they wanted. And it shows in every room you go, you just can't believe that this is so perfect.
All the community spaces are really lovely, aren't they?
Exactly. I love the whole place. I'm crazy about it. I would recommend it to anybody. And I'm bringing a lot of people in from where I was. We have about 5 people coming in. So I have those friends, plus I'll have all the new friends that I'm meeting every day. The minute I walked in the building, the receptionist smiled and said, welcome. And shortly after that, everybody was coming up and saying, you're welcome, you're here, so nice to meet you. And so I've been having dinner with them at night and meeting new friends. It's a real good experience, really it is. Just the idea that they have so many opportunities of doing things and they're going to get you out of your room.
Yeah.
Where I was before, they didn't get you out of your room. You know, the people went back and slept. Here, we've got so many wonderful things to choose from and a wonderful activity director, as you spoke to her. And other people are just all so nice, and they're saying, you coming to this or you coming to that? And so I'll be there. I know I will be there. But I don't know, the food's so good here, you can't beat it anywhere else. I had a restaurant too for 10 years. So more than that, I grew up with my mom and dad owning a place. And then when I got married, my husband wanted a restaurant and we did that. So I'm familiar with all kinds of food, but this is exceptional. And your chef, they knew my name the second day I came down. They go, I know, it begins with an R, doesn't it? And I go, yeah. And they say Ronnie. And I'm going, I can't believe this. You know, at our age, we can't remember everybody that we're meeting in 1 day or 2 days, you know. But anyway, no, I love it here and I recommend it to anybody.
Excellent. Ronnie, thank you so much for sitting down and chatting with me here on Arrow Nicely News. We are so happy that you have joined us there at that community.
Thank you so much to Bella and to Ronnie for taking the time to speak with me today. It was such a joy learning about this new community that the residents there are calling home. If you'd like to learn more about the V Living experience or Vitalia Menor, you can visit experiencethevliving.com or www.vitaliamenor.com. Or of course, you can call the community directly at 440-271-8643 and speak person to person with their knowledgeable and welcoming team members. Now, they would love to have a chance, of course, to help you discover if the V Living experience or Vitalia Menor is the right home for you or your loved one. Well, everybody, that'll do it for another episode of Arrow Nicely News. I know, I'm heartbroken too. But we'll be back in 7 short days with more heartwarming and happy stories from around Arrow's senior living communities. Until then, for Arrow Nicely News, I'm Lenny Hernandez. Have a wonderful weekend, an even better week, and we will see you all next Friday.
When I see a light shine.